what's going on? Me again, Saiyan. Welcome back to episode 13 of the Let's Play. Today we're going to do things just a little bit differently. And instead of hopping into a vault straight away, we may do it if there's enough time. We are going to check out some cool new stuff. Right off the bat, you'll notice I am level 81. I leveled up a little bit between episodes and just ran some vaults constantly. Nothing really huge. Probably the only thing of note was that I did run another vault, and you can see how many of the player gems that I have. I have enough to make over a stack of pogs, which is pretty awesome. Something else, if you've, keenly noticed in the top right of the screen, I finally got enough resources to make my angel block. Yeah, so I have creative flight around my base. The block is right here. It's pretty neat. I would pick it up and show you, but when I place it down, it crashes my game for some reason. But it works. That allowed me to do a little bit of work under here. Not complete, but it started. Sorry about that. Kind of gives it a little bit of structure and almost makes it look like it can actually be there, if that makes sense. But like I said, we still have some room to go. But yeah, actually before that, you see my ability power has gone up drastically. Gotten a few more favors. Awesome. And look at all the +1s everywhere. Yeah. So this Stone of Jordan, it gives you +1 to all learned abilities. If any of you are astute followers of Diablo like I am, you'll know the Stone of Jordan pretty well. But we have sorcery maxed out. We have frostbite half maxed out. This is going to be what I'm going to be working on the next few levels. I took another expertise point. Where did I take it? Oh, in divine. So we have a 45% affinity rating for all vault gods now. And these are my mods. Nothing changed. But something is going to change. Because you'll see I have 42 knowledge stars. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is a good question. I'm not actually sure what I want to unlock next. I'm kind of thinking mechanism, because I've never used mechanism before. But I also just want to do create because I love create. It's so much fun. But yeah, maybe even Botania. I've never used that either. A tough call, really. I'll be honest. XNet is always a good one too, but I don't really need it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and think about it for a little bit, and then I'll let you know what I choose. All right, I've made up my mind. We're gonna go ahead and consume 30 knowledge stars, and I'll tell you what I decided to pick. Just like that, 30 knowledge points. I will be getting Bruise, for the largest potion that we can get. And I will be unlocking Britannia. Now, I've never messed with Britannia before, but no time like now, right? It's something completely different. It gives you a different mana pool to deal with and gives you a bunch of cool new blocks, and you can make some really neat redstone contraptions. And before the Vaulter conduit, it was a way to automate the altar, but we won't really need that now. But what I'm actually looking forward to the most out of it is the building blocks, if I'll be honest. A lot of the player enhancing items were taken out for this version of Vault Hunters. Vault Hunters 2 had a bunch of amazing things that you could get. But that's not what we're here for. Why don't we just go ahead and dive right into some basic mana generation, and then we'll go from there. So over here, you will see our very basic setup. Right behind me over my shoulder, all of those are pure daisies, which you have to get by dropping ingredients into this apothecary. Basically, Britannia is built around flowers. You get power from the flowers. You can see I spread some over here, but you take this floral fertilizer and you just click on the ground, and it gives you these Britannia flowers everywhere. So what you do with these, you just spam the rest of this. Take one, it winds up in your flower pouch. Then say you take a mystical gray flower, you can pick any of them, it doesn't matter. You take these petals and you bury them in the ground, and they eventually grow into 2 tall versions of the flowers, or you bone meal them. Yeah, you just generate petals, and to get these pure daisies, it takes... Here, I'll just show you. You have to throw chromatic steel, a white mystic petal, a perfect Larimar, and then 2 more white mystic petals. Then you throw seeds in there, and you right click it, and a daisy pops out. You may be asking, okay, cool, so what are these for? Are they decorative? And I would tell you, no, they are not. What you'll do, you'll surround them wood or stone, like so. And you'll slowly see them start to turn into living wood and living rock. Like so. Now, living wood and living rock are kind of the basis of a lot of crafting recipes in Britannia. So we need a lot of this stuff. This is what the pure daisies are for. Just like that. Now over here, I have to figure out why these aren't coming in. I think I'm just too far from my base, because you look over there, like 1,400 blocks away. but I did run cables. Probably way down here. I did run cables all the way from here back to home. I'm gonna walk the whole length of this just to see if maybe I missed a cable. Alright, so after walking the entire length, finding out nothing is missing, we come back and it's actually running. So that just means we need to chunk load the main base and we should be fine. That way we'll be able to collect all this mana. You see our pool is very low. I guess I didn't explain these at all. These endo flames are flowers that you create in the apothecary over here. It's like the daisy. 2 brown, a red, and a light gray. Get an endo flame. 5 endo flames per mana spreader. What happens is these pressure plates are supposed to have coal on them, and the endo flames will burn the coal, and they're linked to these mana spreaders, which draw the mana from the endo flame and send it to the splitter, and it fills all the tanks equal. That way later we can use the mana for stuff that we need to use it for. So that just means the next order of business is to get a chunk loader. We need 17 knowledge stars to research weirding gadgets, and I think we only have 13. We have 14. Yeah, we need 3 more. Which means, you guessed it, gotta run bolts. We're gonna speed right through this one, so bear with me. Right, easy vault. Time to de-loot. $159 essence, not quite enough. Actually, that's just enough. Wow. Trading gadgets. All right, got the chunk loader all put in. Be right here. Have to get underground, but you have to make a pyramid, just like a beacon. So a 9x9 with a 7x7 on top of it, a 5x5 on top of that, and a 3x3 on top of that. I used, see on my jade up top, I used ruby blocks. Just right on top, so it should give me a 9 chunk by 9 chunk area that will stay loaded. We can go ahead and check our Britannia setup. And look at that. Filling up with coal. With having a refined storage line ran over here like that, that means I can put an interface over here. I can put storage over here if I want. So running that line all the way over here really helps. But yeah, we got our basic mana generation set up, and we're gonna do some more stuff with Britannia next time, because that's about all the time I have for this episode. Thank you again for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next episode. Goodbye.